Close. Well, too bad. We're alive now.
Hey,
No!
you better start thinking, buddy.
We'll have to roll some d20s and hope that you're not towards the top. But welcome to Fall of Avanswell, everybody. I am your host and GM here. Hi. Joined by my illustrious cast of characters who will be introducing themselves shortly. But yeah, if you missed our previous adventures, we'll have to talk about it in a second here. But it was some exciting episodes, and I'm glad for people to be popping in at this point. Anyway, so earlier today, I threw a question out for some people to answer to, get some introductions with players, characters, and a little bit of stuff with that. And what are 3 things you like about yourself? That was the question.
Well, you go second at least.
Calder's first. No. Oh, no. He's not
Wyrm's
first.
first. Well,
You broke the streak, Calder.
The
Yeah.
curse is broken.
Wyrm, you're first.
Yes, I am Diamond Wyrm, and I play Ixbanor, the Awakened Ferret, Sorcerer, Alchemist. And I could make that longer if I wanted to, but instead, I'm gonna go on and say, the question. Did you say the question
Yes.
on stream?
Mhm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. 3 things I like about myself. Yes, I like my illustrious shiny fur coat. I like my ability to both be seen and to not be seen when I choose. And then lastly, hold on, forgot what it was. I did think of it earlier.
Get him.
You had something, and then it left. Oh, brain.
Death.
Oh yes, my fashion sense. There we go.
Hey, that was one of mine.
You can both love your
You can-
fashion
you-
senses.
What fashion do you wear? You're...
Have you again?
He's not naked.
My character does wear fine clothes.
Yeah, he's in a little outfit all the time. He's adorable. he is a little wizard ferret. I just imagine every time he speaks, he just looks like a little wizard.
Need a top hat.
That would be good too. All right, so we turn our tails over to Jessie. Next on the list.
I'm Jessie. I'm playing #1 One Piece fan, Calder Wrynn, human gunslinger. Big Sanji guy. 3 things he likes about himself. Loves his gun. He views it as an extension of himself. Loves his practicality, big point of pride, and his willingness to commit to the bit.
Okay. I get that. Nice. And finally, we turn to Yosef.
I am Joe. I'm playing Umbrin Wisespark, the Liminal Fetchling Animist. I guess the 3 things that he likes about himself would be his fashion sense is 1, yes. I think he proved that the 2 episodes ago.
You were fabulous.
2, his keen eyesight. And 3, his devotion to people.
Okay. It's always good to have.
I am loyal.
All right. Well. We turn ourselves back to the adventures we had last week. And if you missed it, it was some exciting going through a area that, kind of a little half dungeony feel. Basically, underground secret area under a temple where there's, things remaining that you wish to retrieve, and you managed to get everything you wanted. Thumbs up. Sort of.
And avoid all the fights.
I have to figure
Got
out
some
how to
treasure, too.
resize things.
You do have to figure out how to resize things now that you've got all this treasure. You're loaded up with treasure. But as you were leaving the place, going back up into the area you came before, there was a interesting smell that you've smelled. Smoke. Fire. And that's where we kind of dive into things today. A wafting smoke kind of coming down the stairs that you are on. Oh, sorry. Kind of like filling you up. It's pretty strong smell and something you didn't smell before, certainly. Very noticeable. And this is as you are now in the small area beneath the temple proper, climbing up the final set of stairs. Of course, your companion, York, who's been with you the entire time, will kind of be like, what's that smell?
Smoke seems like. You should probably head
like
up
it.
and find out what's burning.
All right.
Hopefully it's not the town.
All right. You'll finally make your way to the top of the stairs and opening up the door that was once sealed away once again, allowing you to re-enter into the old abandoned parts of the chapel. You'll be kind of overwhelmed by this kind of like a blast of soot in the air, ash, smoke. Just like the entire room is kind of smoky and ashy.
That doesn't seem good.
Alright. Oh, Lord.
I think we should move quickly, but with caution. I don't think the enemy could have gotten down here this fast.
First, we have to pick up Calder.
Well, we also have to see what's going on, which we can figure that both out on the way to. We can figure that out on the way to pick up your cauldron.
I don't know why. I just imagined you giving Calder a side eye. Like, yeah, I don't like it either. Like, I agree, it's weird.
I'm gonna smash that goddamn cauldron, I swear to God.
No, I almost want to say, if you can pick him up, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm right here.
All right. I guess this way. Follow me. The entire area is certainly filled with this kind of smoke and ash and just a choking air. I will need some checks from all of you. Please, just roll me fortitude. See how you're.
Give me a second.
I'm gonna roll a d20 for your guy.
Because I also might have a spell
That's a
for
D12.
helping us.
Cool.
Oh.
Do I
A
have
spell.
it memorized right now?
Just about.
No, I do not.
That's unfortunate.
I don't have it. I don't have it prepped today.
Okay.
You said fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
Yar.
So Calder.
That's a bad roll.
You're very well, like, being someone that's worked in workshops and stuff, you work around fire, you've probably been in some forges too, certainly work with some metalworking. You know, like, when things get smoky, how to protect yourself a little bit more. So you've got yourself, like, kind of like your face a little covered up, you, like, probably take out something to kind of cover over yourself. Everybody else, you're beginning to choke and hack and cough, and you are feeling like the air in here is not good for you. So
You guys should stick a bit low to the ground. Smoke rises, and if you can, put like a wet cloth over your face.
How do I get lower?
Normally
I
you're on
drop
someone's
the
shoulder,
cauldron
so I
on
would-
top of Ixbanor,
That's a good point.
crushing him into a fine paste. No, I'm kidding.
Normally you're on someone's shoulder, so I guess jump off.
I kind of just assumed I wasn't when this kind of stuff started happening. I got ready to do stuff just in case there was a fight, but anyway.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Because technically, if I am, yeah, if we're ambushed and I'm on someone's shoulder, I have to actually take an action to get off.
Yeah.
That's why I generally
Oh.
assume if something might go down, I'm
Yeah.
generally walking alongside you guys.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, I don't have anything.
Yeah, currently, I would say you're all sickened one.
I'm gonna wrap my nomad shawl around my face.
Okay.
I'm sickened one as well.
No, you are not.
Oh, okay.
You have made your save, basically. But as long as you're within this area, the rest of you will have sickened one.
Lovely. I rolled shit. That's why. Because I get plus 14 to my fort.
Oh yeah, I don't
Plus
need
12.
to potion. Take my.
You're basically like, like hacking and coughing and like, all having very horrific trouble kind of like breathing and stuff. And it's just making you feel awful in this area. All right. Moving through the halls of the temple. It's not only is this air kind of terrible this way, it is actually kind of like choking on the eyes and stuff too. It is a sooty, smoky air, so it's beginning a little bit more difficult to see where you're going. Also, granted, with Doric's knowledge and your previous times visiting here, it's not impossible to navigate things, but nonetheless, it is feeling like you're moving a little slower while you're in here, because you're kind of like not quite seeing what's ahead of you. The air is just basically choked with kind of like a smoke in here. Anyway, I will need. Let's give me some perceptions too. Let's do a little like mix of rolls here. And your NPC is like, I can't see anything. There's a lot of smoke in the way.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Umbrin says the same thing.
Your eyes are like teary, and you're like, oh god, ah.
I never
Sorry,
see
this wouldn't be
anyway.
a problem if you guys wore welding masks everywhere. I'm just saying.
You do wear a
Hope
wall
can
wing
still
mask.
get into a welding mask. You need a space helmet.
Alright. So, as you're kind of like moving through the halls, Calder, you're the only one that's really like getting good notice of everything, but even then, like, it's a lot more like that you are well on guard. You're kind of like keeping your senses out, and your welding mask is helping too. It's keeping like, granted, you've got something over your mouth and stuff and your nose, but now like this is also keeping a level of stuff out of your eyes. So while it's like, still hard to see, you're not getting a lot of the teary-eyedness that seems like everybody else is getting. Or like everybody else, like, you've got at least something half goggles, it's still protection. It's not perfect, but it's good enough that you're able to kind of keep things going.
You're not getting burning ashes in your eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, I have goggles on too. I have clarity goggles.
Maybe you should take them
What
off
do
your
they-
forehead and stop looking like an anime protagonist.
I am not going steampunk, thank you.
Anyway,
Quickly, someone shove him in a locker.
shove him in the locker. Ah, damn it, nerd. So as you're going along, I will basically, Calder, you'll be able to avoid this, while everyone else will kind of, well, I guess Ixbanor, you're gonna just like face plant into it, and everybody else will trip over this, because Ixbanor, you're not on someone's shoulder. There's something large and lumpy in the way, and everybody else will kind of trip over it. That's kind of walking in the front, like, oh god. As Calder, you're just like, what the hell did you all trip over?
Oh man, that was weird.
But then you
Good
kind
imagine
of figure out
running
what you
into
tripped
anything.
over. There is a incredibly burnt corpse lying in the middle of the area here. Nice and crispy. So, Ixbanor, you're just covered in a nice layer of dead guy ash.
My luscious fur.
You want to get on my shoulder? This might be easier for you.
I mean, I don't. Fine. I don't think anyone's gonna attack us quite yet. I'll get off when we get outside, though.
I'll let Ixbanor climb up.
What'll happen here?
Kick the corpse. Hey man, you alive?
What's going on?
Fire happened at the very least.
Yeah, obviously someone's attacking this place. Probably. 'cause
Actually,
we went
before I
down.
get up, can I make a medicine check to see if he died before or after the fire?
Ooh, good call. Sure.
I could assist you.
Go ahead. Why don't you roll first?
Medicine.
Roll your dice. Okay.
Wow, no.
Not helping. You're like,
Unlucky.
I haven't rolled anything decent this session so far.
oof.
We're getting the bad rolls out early.
Thankfully, you were a one above a critical failure.
True. That would have been rough.
Well, it just would have been a penalty, you know. You know, it's just a little bit
fine.
penalty you could have enjoyed to your medicine check anyway.
Okay.
Roll away.
Unchecked. Okay.
Roll away. All right. So you'll take a look over this body. It's fairly crispy, but there is like this you're pretty sure they died through burning. I mean, there's this horrible visage kind of burnt into the face where you can't really tell a lot about it, but it looks like screaming kind of thing. Just gonna kind of close its jaws a little bit. They're just no longer screaming eternally in flame.
Well, at the very least, it doesn't seem like this was a direct attack that ended in burning. Oh, maybe there's people who are angry at gods and burn the place.
Yeah. Well, even if it's not a direct attack. Yeah,
Also,
obviously
shouldn't we have
someone
run
was-
into someone by now?
You'd think
We
so.
just did, literally.
He doesn't
Well-
count. He's dead. He's not a
It's
person.
the
He's more of an object.
First thing we've run into. The temple has a lot of people.
Had.
I mean, I feel like most of them probably ran away. We should probably do the same after picking up Calder.
Yeah. Man.
Sure, we
I
should
think
get
he got
Calder.
left behind deeper. I think he got left behind deeper in
Considering
the temple. First time he would want to.
We might want to come back for him.
His sacrifice.
Maybe
will
at
not be in
least
vain,
get a
but-
some fresh air for us first.
Where did we leave him?
You were given a
basically-
room basically in an area that would have been where people were staying a lot of, where the rooms and things.
Okay, how far away would that have been, actually? That is probably the better question.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of describe it this way: you're on the opposite side of the building from where the main hall / entrance is, and you have to head through the building to that, and then it's basically from there you make a turn and go into that area where Calder would be. So it's basically just a completely different area than you're in.
Okay.
It is out of the way. It's granted not a whole lot out of the way. It's not up a bunch of different floors, but it is a little out of the way.
This. 5 feet. I'm following you. Remain within 30 feet of you. How far away can you get?
We can call it to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. As a single action that has the auditory and concentrate trait, you can command the cauldron to either follow you or to stand in place. When falling. Okay, so I can just call out to it. Okay. I'll do that when we get to the entrance area.
It will come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God! Now I'm just thinking of freaking Hocus Pocus. Instead of book, it's Cauldron.
Oh yeah.
No, it's Calder.
I remember that movie.
Calder! Calder, come home!
That's why it has a name. Because I need to call it, clearly. I didn't just
feel
decide to name it after we got a...
I'm picturing like, you know, like a old-timey television show with like a dog or something or kid out in the wild, and the person's calling to it like, you know, like, Timmy, come home.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm just picturing the Ottoman from Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, you can make your way towards the central chamber. The room in here still feels a little hot. The smoke still permeates the air in this area, and you can see like before, you really didn't see a lot of signs of burning. In here, you see signs of things that have burned. Lots of the areas where people would have been making for prayer and stuff are now singed and scorched, and now you're beginning to see more bodies, honestly. This area here seems to have been some kind of grounds for something that happened. This is close to the entrance, though, so you can easily get out of it. Theoretically.
Oh, I'm gonna call my cauldron.
Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep this a straight 50-50. Do you want high or low?
I'll take low.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d20, and we'll see if we roll high or low. It's high. Cauldron doesn't show up.
Oh!
Also, the problem is the door could be closed. It doesn't have hands.
That's true.
No. This is horrible. We should go. He would want us to live on and remember it, I think.
He'll survive a fire. Let's go. I'll come back.
I hope not. Let's go. I'm running.
You'll make your way out to the main entrance, and upon exiting out, you will hear, "Halt! You're under arrest in the name of the king!"
What the fuck? Like hell?
There is a massive, like, circle encompassing the area that's the front of the temple of just soldiers in place. There seems to be some form of like defensive position set up with barricades that have been set up with these soldiers kind of behind them with spears at ready.
On what grounds?
Can I make a quick little slip to see if I can't slip back into the building without them seeing me?
Sure.
I'll try and help him here since he's on me.
Yeah.
I'll roll you an aided stealth real quick.
So you can do that.
Oh, sorry, that's not the right button. There it is.
Okay. We got some aid. Simply.
Wow.
Am I still sickened?
I'd say yes, because you're kind of emerging and it hasn't cleared from you yet.
And I'm asking on what grounds.
I'll tell you what they respond as if we figure out if
Yeah.
I'm hoping that might distract a little too.
Yeah. Come quietly!
Better could be worse.
Surrender!
On what
You
grounds
have-
are you being arrested?
You have 10 seconds to surrender, or we will fire bows at you.
You don't want this fight, buddy. You're
I'm
not that guy.
I show my hands. I'm like, I am not trying to hurt. I'm just asking. Why? You know,
Come
what
forward,
grounds
come
are we being
forward then if
arrested?
you are surrendering. Invaders? You can tell us
We are
how you
not
slaughtered
invaders.
those within the temple?
We didn't slaughter anyone.
That's what they like to say? Come now, come now. Whatever dark magics you used. You finally made the mistake of coming out. We were waiting for you.
think us triggering something caused more problems. Anyway.
I mean, maybe, but there's obviously something fishy here.
Oh, I definitely think us being blamed is intentional by someone.
Yeah, most definitely.
Do their uniforms look normal or?
Yes, they look like the guards of the city. They don't look like the guards you've been with most of the time. These look like the general guards of the city. Like, you tend to be, you've been accompanied by basically an order of knights most of the time you've been here. So it's sort of like, yeah. It is definitely a little different. So, are you surrendering to them then?
I'm gonna just look at you. Maybe we should play it safe for now.
I guarantee that belt to ass, we lay them out here on the street and we can get away.
Oh gosh.
How many of them are there?
Probably about 3 dozen.
I got 84 bullets, babe. I'm more than ready for
I can't go back to prison.
I can't go back. You'll never
think
put me on that pot again, you rats.
I think it would be easier to escape than to fight right this second.
You see an easy way out without a fight?
I don't see anything. I'm down for surrendering for now. Unfortunately, it's up to you guys. I think with my family connections, I might be able to get out of whatever's going on, but I don't know about you. Up to you.
You think they're just gonna let us go? Obviously being set up and framed.
Well, we don't even know what happened.
I think attacking the guards that could possibly call even more, and then having the whole city turn us on us would be more of a mistake.
And what about Ixbanor? He just went back in.
Maybe he can
exactly
stealth
leave without
behind us.
Let me see if I have something on me. I should have crafted smoke sticks today. That would have been so good here.
Yeah, I mean the best thing I could do is like figment or something, which isn't that useful. I mean, I could do a wall of fire, but
You don't got darkness on you?
Surrender, criminals! 9!
We still got those escape potions on us. We can chug them quick and get out.
That's
8!
actually not the worst idea.
I think we
7!
can play it along. We could get the information, get more information, and then escape.
6!
I'm just standing there with my hands up.
Okay.
Calder's the one who's fingering his weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Right, I guess the 3 of you will raise your hands and approach a little forward, as some forces will be sent out to grab you and basically do the various arrest things, you know, grab your weapons, place you in some manacles, and be like, your crimes and slaughter that you've had will be punished. Now come along. We have much questions for you.
we have questions for you too, since we did not commit any crimes.
Yeah, that's likely. No one was alive in there. It's been days.
piss.
Unless you are thieves trying to break in and steal from there. But we know what to do with thieves. Come now. What do you want to do, Ixbanor? It seems though there is a contingent of people taking away your friends, but the rest of the people will kind of return to more like on guard, watching the door. There does seem to be much more activity with them, murmuring and stuff like that. You're pretty much, because again, like you've been underground in a way for quite a little bit of time. It feels like it's like probably like, I'd say mid-morning at this point in time.
Well, first I'm gonna go get my cauldron.
Okay. What are you doing with your cauldron?
Putting it in my bag of holding.
Good call. You can get your cauldron.
Taking a bath inside it.
Right.
And then I'm gonna find another way out, like a window or something.
as an ancient structure that's been converted, there is some places you can exit out, but they're very like, I guess because you have climbing speed, you can get it.
Yeah.
Like it's like a pyramidal structure. There's like, you know, that's like got a temple built into it.
Yep.
It doesn't really have windows like you'd say. It's got like vents and stuff. So it's a very like dark area anyway. Anyway, you'll find a way out. Sure.
Okay.
You're tiny. You can squeeze and climb. I'm not gonna have you suffer to get out. Anyway.
Okay.
So.
And then let's see. I feel like I should go find. I think I'm gonna go to the Dwarven district to find. His name starts with a T, right?
I'm not sure who you think you know.
The dwarf who lost his hand.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
I can grab his name in my list. I know you've probably got him in your lists. I have to like zoom through my little list here to get to where he is here. Sorry. Tolan.
Tolan, yeah.
Tolan, thank you. I knew it started with a T. I feel like Tolan might know someone who can help. Actually, the other option is to go to the inn and get Jonas. He might also. No, he wouldn't know someone though. That's the issue. He wouldn't know someone to help.
Well, he might be able to pull strings.
He might, yeah. He would know how to pull strings to maybe get something to happen. Maybe I should go to him first.
Okay, so you're gonna head to the inn.
Yeah, I'll go to him first.
All right. We'll get back to it in a second. Now, the three of you are basically taken away and taken to a prison cell. This seems to be much more of a holding cell at this point in time, so it's probably like a guard area where the three of you are kind of put in there. The cells here are, you know, got a little bit of ventilation. It's got some like a kind of high up window. They're very simple, like cages that are kind of like 3 barred walls, because it's basically like, you know, it looks like 4 different cells that are much more holding cells more than anything, so they kind of got bars in between them rather than a full wall. And you can see that in some of the other ones. There's like like 3 of the other ones have some people in them. One of them has like 3 people, another one has 1, and another one has a pair of people in them. As we're kind of looking at them, the pair seem to be a man and a woman dressed in like pretty fine clothes. The 3 are like look like they're kind of like a little grubby, dirty, kind of people that you'd see like in like a back alley somewhere. And the one man just kind of like is like kind of sitting, almost meditating in the center of this cell. And you swear maybe there's like dried blood on his clothes. He's the one next to you. You're put in next to the dried blood guy. Wait here. We'll get someone that can talk with you. Don't worry. If you are innocent, we'll do something about it, but...
We'll do something about you being innocent.
Anyway, enjoy your time here, criminal scum.
When we get out, I'm going straight for him and I'm breaking his fingers.
Idiotic nitwit.
You can probably hear under his breath as he's leaving, "Promotion for me, capturing these criminals."
Knees too.
Well, if I hear that, I'm gonna... You realize who you just arrested?
Keep it quiet for now. So, what's the plan? You have...
Well, I have various magics. I could also...
What stuff do we still have on us? Did they just take our weapons?
I assume any weapons and bags you'd have. So you'd have like... They didn't take off your armor. Because that's like... They just assumed that's like... And anything you might have had like hidden. I'm gonna tell you they probably like just did a general pat down, but wasn't like... You get the feeling that they are not like inexperienced, but probably if you really wanted to, you could hide something on you. More than anything.
So like backpack, weapon, and my vials?
Yeah, like any kind of major bags and stuff would have been taken. You probably saw that they were like checked in a room nearby. That looks to be like a place to hold equipment.
I could try to get. I could send out my spirit to try to get someone's attention.
Instead of that, do you think maybe you could send Shadow scout around and maybe get his hands on my lockpicks so we can leave?
I mean, I could see if he could pick up a set of keys.
Well, I assume the keys are going to be on a guard.
But they might have an area that he can squeeze into that just, like spare key on a hook, or, behind something, or on someone's desk.
I suppose.
These people don't seem to be the sharpest tools in the shed.
Oh, they're smarter than you'd think. And I would be a little bit more quiet if you're going to plan something over there.
Who the fuck? Who the hell said that?
I'm guessing the bloody guy?
Yes. As he speaks, you'll do notice that like the other cells that are farther down this line will kind of like, the people will kind of like, they are looking to kind of see what's going on, but they aren't like doing, like the 3 tattered people are kind of mumbling with them themselves, and the 2 on the other end are those 2 just seem more like they're like kind of like relaxing the man and woman.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually lead into Calder and Doric.
Mm-hmm.
If I could find a piece of chalk, we could really fuck with them.
Yeah, I know exactly what you
See what actually, I think all my chalk was in my bag. I mean, getting some keys wouldn't be bad. You don't think shadow flying around is going to be super noticeable, though? I mean, it's not like every day a magical.
That's the only problem.
Bird. Oh, actually, did they take any of my rings?
Ooh. No.
Sweet. I'm gonna pull off my winder's ring.
Mm-hmm.
Every other day or so, I can turn this into a little guy and have him run around, create a distraction. I think maybe that can give Shadow some help. Give the guards a slip.
That could work.
Because it's either that, or we stay here and find out, execute us, or send us to a labor camp.
Well, we
I
could
feel
also
like there's
try
no
to-
easy way out of this for us.
You didn't happen to hide your tools, did you?
No. I did not expect to be ambushed by city guards. From now
I didn't
on,
know if you might
I will be
yeah.
keeping my lockpicks in my boot from this day forward. Unfortunately, I've let myself get a bit lax, given the travels. I think that might be our best option for getting out of here. That's a
You can
really good
also-
point, Wyrm.
And the answer to that is probably no.
Could I hire? I'm kidding. No, no. Could I have stored my crowbar?
No.
No.
A crowbar would be very difficult.
Just use
So
your
I could,
imagination for what I suggested in the Discord chat.
I think we all know what that means.
So I could.
Oh, I know you guys do, but they didn't. Obviously,
yeah.
the chat didn't
Yeah.
see it.
Well,
That's more what I say.
Thankfully, Twitch.tv is not privy to our insider knowledge. So, what do you think?
Oh, hold on.
It might get us out of here fast.
I gotta check something. Oh, I might be able to just get rid of the lock here.
Yeah, knock.
No, I have Curse of Lost Time.
Oh, that does work on objects, doesn't it?
Yeah, if
but
the
that's
object is attended, the bearer can attempt to make a fortitude save. If the bearer fails, blah blah blah. The object immediately takes 46 damage, applying hardness normally, and the item is cursed with an unlimited duration until the curse ends. The item becomes shoddy and can't be repaired.
Is that not a third rank spell slot though?
It's one of my it is a third rank.
Might be because you guys only have gotten 4th ranks recently.
Yeah.
That is one of the higher ones. It would, I think, be. It would have a higher, guaranteed escape.
Mm-hmm.
But.
So, well,
Then
what it
you'd
would
be
do
down
is it
a
would lower
resource.
the So what shoddy does is it lowers it, either like gives it a -2 item penalty or lowers the DC depending on what's relevant.
Yeah.
By 2. And that
Well-
just means it's easier to pick.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'd also say like it would be also easier if like you were just using a raw
Break.
like strength to break it.
Because
too.
we also
Oh,
did
yeah,
da-
that too.
we
Yeah,
also
you're
right,
did
you're right.
It would do
damage
that
to
as
it.
well.
Possibly just force it down at that point.
That's true. That's a good point as well.
But
That
maybe
would be
before
good.
we do such a thing, we should talk to our cellmate over here.
I mean, I was going to say if you were
That
going
guy
to
is-
aim for some form of escape, I believe me and the 3 next to me would like to be included in such, so as for us not to make a lot of noise.
Uh-huh. And who are you?
The one on
Might I
the one of
ask?
the ones on the 3 group is like, we would take a bribe also.
I'm
did you hear
going
something
to-
about money? Oh, honey, I heard something about money. Oh, this place makes you quite beautiful. Come to me.
I'm gonna pull you through those bars by the arm and tear you in half if you don't
Th-
shut up.
They're
No,
2
that's
cells over.
that's 3 cells down.
No,
that's
3
oh.
cells down.
that's the
I'll
couple
get
all
you.
the way at the end. who are
Okay.
who are now like they're probably a drunk couple that was doing stuff in public because they're doing drunk stuff in public now. Down at the other end. Well, technically less in public, but yes.
Getting handsy with each other. Got it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Naturally.
What is your specialty?
You're talking to
looking
like
at the guy.
single. Yeah.
No, the guy next to us.
Yes.
And I'm keeping my voice down.
Any
Oh.
relevant skills?
The one that asked for money is one of the 3 I said though too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have plenty of skills for plenty of things. I'm just saying that we easily could make a fuss here.
Mm-hmm. And how about I just break your neck now? My mood has been soured for this whole day.
feisty,
Oh, no.
aren't you?
Very.
I like that.
You know what? I'm just
It's
kind
weird.
of curious what they would have done with me. Honestly, I'm just like, would I have just been? Would they have put me inside like a pet carrier inside a cage?
I think it's likely since you could probably just slip through normal.
Oh,
They probably
100%.
would've
That's
just
why.
put you in like a tiny box.
They probably
I mean,
would
you
get like
could-
an animal cage and just put you in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
have also probably shed your clothes and just acted like a random animal, and just they probably wouldn't have taken you.
Maybe. But I think like I feel like they would know Ixbanor by now if they knew like who we were.
Well,
we do
they
try.
obviously don't know who we are or who Doric is.
I think it's more they don't care because something happened and they're trying to.
Yeah, it's not like,
it
oh,
resolved.
you're this person. It's, oh, you're just some criminal now, same as the others.
Or they don't recognize us. I mean, it's not like we're very well known in the city.
Ah, that's true. I mean, either one's possible.
Doric would be. which you think they might, treat him a little bit better being royalty.
I mean, we don't know the whole situation that's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, but
Also,
I'm just saying.
But,
That's why I was
whole
like,
fishing.
Was Dork put with them or farther away?
Dork's with them too.
he's with us.
The three of them were
Yeah.
put together.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been.
There's
chatting
definitely
about
not
it
like
before we
a.
really
It's,
escaped.
it's definitely more of like prisons, or holding cell kind of like prison area. So like it's not meant for like long-term keeping. So definitely the three of you were just thrown in together. You were captured together. You can be thrown in together.
Well, if. All right.
There are
mean,
things
we
I could do to assist, but it just hasn't been helpful up till now. But if you do want us to leave, it'd be wonderful.
Oh.
I believe those three do work for the Thieves Guild. No, we don't. Yes, well, getting them out might be helpful for you if you need to lie low.
I mean,
You three didn't happen to keep anything on you of use.
We don't know nothing. We just are here. We will mind our own business. We just so happen to come across some things. Don't worry about it.
do you want to get out?
What's it to you?
We might be able to assist if you do.
He's gonna kind of like hold up a finger and like they're gonna consult with each other. We would not be so against if there would be an opportunity for us to leave this place before our sentencing and our hearings would be done.
I swear I'm gonna crush your head like a watermelon. Do you have anything on you that could facilitate our escape? Picks, anything.
They'll consult for a second and come back. If we would be having such items, would we not have used them ourselves?
Yeah, that's
Maybe you've tried
that's a
and
fair
haven't
point,
succeeded.
actually. It's a yes or no question. Do you have them or not?
Boss, I might have something on me that could be used. The one that's been talking will kind of turn towards this, like, it's the, like, high-pitched large guy kind of thing, like, that
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's kind of got, like, a high-pitched voice, but he's kind of large and bulky, too. He's like, I might have something on me that might help with that they did not take. And why are we knowing this now? Well, you sensed that we were going to be innocent and we wouldn't have to worry about it.
I
Does
take
he
it he's
happen to
not
be
the thinker.
bald?
Yes! He can be bald,
Alright.
too.
It's curly.
Just just throw him over. Just pass him here.
What is it you
God,
have
we got
that you haven't been using? Well, boss, I got that new thingy that I got the new strange thing here. See, like he's gonna like pull up his leg, and what it is sort of like It looks as though it's like some kind of tattoo, but it's also like a little tattoo / kind of piercing thing where it looks like it's got like little metal pieces that have been like kind of like almost like attached into the skin around like a tattoo. See, it's this newfangled thing that came in from the refugees people. I thought it was really cool. See, boss? It's got little metal things in it. You just see the one guy kind of like grab something there and just pull it out, and you hear him go, ah! Ah!
Alright, pass him here. Come on. Soil him.
You see him actually very nervously, like kind of like reach it into the middle thing where the other guy that's been sitting there is. As the guy that's kind of like got like the blood stains, they'll kind of like finally like kind of move and kind of like look over at that and be like, now, I don't bite much.
I don't believe that.
He's gonna kind of move over and grab it and be like, you will make sure to include us in your little escape. We wouldn't want the gods knowing
Yes.
about it.
Oh, I take it I'm no longer sickened, right?
Yeah, you're no longer sickened. You're good. Both of you.
Yes, we'll let you out.
Excellent.
Please.
He's gonna hand over.
Can I make any kind of check about this guy?
You could, but you might not know because you haven't been in town long if it's something that you would know about. I'm going to say you could make a society check. It'd be pretty high difficulty, though. Not impossible, probably.
I'll
depending
give
on
it
your
a
society.
shot. It's...
I mean, you roll a 20, it upgrades.
It's true.
Yeah.
24. Unfortunately, you don't know exactly. You know, it's sort of like... it's like... Things about him seem like maybe something you've heard about, but you don't know enough to be like, oh, it's that, or that's person, or that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm gonna take them.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. But took you long enough. Breaking. And then I'm gonna go to the lock. I'm gonna stick like my hands out through the bars and try and jimmy it.
Before you do that,
Give me perception checks.
I was gonna say before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
do you want me to send Shadow to like kind of hang onto the ceiling and keep an eye out / ear out
Mhm.
if anyone's coming?
All right. I always forget you can sense through shadow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
idea.
the door to the
Check
area you're
perception.
in will open as someone will come in and be like, checking on the man who's screaming a lot right now.
I'm gonna put like the pins like in my gloves.
So yeah, you can kind of hide your things as you're kind of like, as he's kind of like checking on them and seeing about it. He's kind of asking about like what happened, and you know the one head of the little band of thieves there will kind of be like, he hurt his leg. He was doing some kind of exercises. We told him not to. He's a fool. He ruptured. He had that kind of newfangled tattoo thing. Kind of tore it up. He shouldn't have been, working on it. Kind of giving an entire spiel about it. And the man will kind of like shake his head and then kind of walk and kind of like look down at all of you and be kind of like, well, keep it quiet. Come in here with a little bit of supplies in a minute. Also,
Sounds good.
one of you can be a representative. Make a choice. Pointing down to you three.
Representative. 4.
Questioning.
Oh.
God, I am not good at being deceitful
Me neither.
or charisma.
Why am I? I'm
I
never
gotta-
around in the situations where
gonna-
I would
And that's the hilarity of it. You're never around when you need them. Where's
I've got a big
Ixbanor when
fat
we need
goose
him?
egg and no training in social skills.
Yeah, same here.
This will go wonderful. Don't worry about it.
Like for questioning now or later.
I'm gonna look at Dork.
Uh,
How good are you at sweet talking?
I don't know if I can help out in this situation, since I maybe know less. At most, I can probably excuse myself from whatever's going on here, but
Possibly. I mean, could you keep... Actually, that's a really good point. If you could do that and just keep them distracted for a little bit, that might help.
try my best.
It's more just about giving us no more than 10 minutes, maybe 5 to get us so I can get us out.
All right. I assume if they come for me, then I'll go with them.
All right.
I'll figure out what's going on here. Good luck to the rest of you.
Thank you.
I'd suggest getting out of the city then. Go on your mission. I'll do my best to follow through with what you were talking about. See what I can talk to my brother, the prince.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't know what's going on here. But you're right. If someone is up to no good, then you might not have an opportunity to speak your case, really. Can't do much about me, but I can probably excuse what happened for who knows what.
mean, you're one of the clergy there anyway.
Yeah. I'm a clergy. I'm related to someone important. Someone eventually will come through and like offer to, like, you know, if you need a drink, he'll like, you know, have like a metal cup with some water that you can kind of like get your lips to the bars and get some, you know. They're reasonable and nice to the people here. It's just a little awkward. You all have to share a nice metal cup, and all of you are the last ones at the end to get the metal cup of sharing.
I will pass for now.
Water.
You got a straw.
I don't want whatever diseases that couple might have.
They don't grab any water. They're too busy doing things down there.
Being weird.
Yeah,
You
I'd
got
be
a
more
straw.
worried about, you know, if that couple, you know, was drinking from it, then I'd be more worried. I guess I'll take a sip then.
Yeah, the big idiot guy took a sip too. He actually like kind of like chugged through half of it, and the guy that was like offering the water had to kind of like pull it back because the guy like almost got like his, you know, he's a big guy, kind of like that balding face, you know, kind of like little like, you know, like large build, who like just try to suck the entire thing, like almost absorb the cup into his mouth, you know. It was like,
Oh God!
oh god.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
And the guy next to you doesn't take up the offer. So yeah, you can nice drink.
That's what I was thinking.
Anyway, a while after that, though, you will have your opportunity as Doric will kind of give you a nod, you know, as he'll be escorted away to be questioned.
Good luck, my friend.
Okay. Do you mind posting up Shadow and then giving me a hand with this?
Yeah, I'll have Shadow pop out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm not going to sit here looking through his eyes just because if we need to make movement, I don't want to be. But I will tell him to start flying back if he sees anything.
He can share his like his emotions with you, so you can kind of get a sense of when something dangerous.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
I guess we'll need some lock picking.
Cool.
I don't know what the.
Yeah, do you want to roll the damage too for that?
Well, I didn't do the spell yet. I was seeing if he could actually.
What is the bonus or penalty for improvised tools?
Oh, these aren't actual lockpicks.
No, these are just pins from that guy.
I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to check.
Might be a -2.
It's actually in the rules for pick a lock, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
So there are improvised weapon rules -2 penalty. We could just have that carry over to tools.
True.
Look, I think it's a section. So I thought it said something like trying to pick a lock without locks.
Nah, it's just that your GM might let you use improvised picks,
Like I think
which
this
is
one.
treated as a shoddy
Yeah.
toolkit rules wise.
I'd just sorry. Locks. Let me just see some general lock DCs because I think those are more set DCs rather than I set a DC. And I'm just gonna go like it's. I'm whispering down the lane of like going through stuff.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Requires simple lock requires 3 20s. Average lock. Okay.
Yeah, shoddy items take a -2 item penalty. Improvised tools are counted as shoddy items, so yeah, -2 item.
Okay.
So that'll be a 21 instead of a 23.
Yeah. Okay. I think that I'm just trying to figure which type of lock it would be on these doors here. Not gonna lie. Yeah, okay. You've made one success. You'll need multiple successes. It does seem to be a relatively simple lock.
I mean, you can also vary it and say it's a lock that requires more or less. Those are just generic.
Yeah, generic
Yeah.
rules.
Like,
Yeah.
you can give it a lower DC but require more checks. That's entirely up to you. Or
True.
less.
Yeah.
True. I can adapt it.
Oh, I forgot to add the -2 again.
Okay. You will not.
So 19.
You will not have any success with that one.
Damn.
Generally, the important thing is it takes about a round to attempt a pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Round.
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
even worse.
do you
Is that
need
a
me
crit fail?
That is not a crit fail, though. At
Okay.
least.
Do you need me to curse
That's
the
good.
lock?
I did tell him to like stall for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he
if
did say to
can.
stall as long as possible, basically, and he'll
Yeah.
try his
So-
best to stall.
As long as Shadow isn't sensing anything, then I think we should try and conserve resources.
Okay.
And then if it starts to get like if I don't get this in the next few, I think maybe we should consider just cursing the lock and breaking it.
Oh,
Hold on.
Yeah, because all you have to do is reduce the
Man,
lock to
that's
half
so
its
wild.
HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be doing some pretty like terribleness with it, and then you'll like be like, God damn it, as you kind of like just like thwack the lock, and then all of a sudden like it'll like kind of click as like the like you were kind of like doing it, and it's almost like like you rattled something, and it allowed you to get the lock pick in the perfect spot, and you can the metal pins in the perfect spot, and you will be able to open your door.
Oh, God,
oh, that's one down. We need to get the other two.
Alright, I'm gonna carefully open the door.
Okay. Sure.
I don't know if they oil their hinges around here.
It didn't make a lot of noise when you first opened it, so carefully it shouldn't make a lot of noise now. When they first put you in here, I'll say,
Alright. Then I'm
You'll see
gonna
the guy
slowly
in the one next to you kind of give like a little like like quiet clap, really impressive kind of clap.
Oh wow, that curse is good because also that curse, it makes the item shoddy and does damage, meaning its hit points and broken threshold are halved and it does damage.
Yeah.
So you still have to get over its hardness, but you can actually do a lot more. It breaks more easily even with
Okay.
if you
Moving to the next lock.
Yep. I'm
Alright,
going
so
to the weirdo with the bloodstains now.
Yeah.
Just make my way down the line.
Vampire.
Get back
Or
from those
serial killer.
bars, or I'm gonna kick your teeth in.
Okay. Not making much success on your first attempt.
Fuck, why am I rolling so low?
You are rolling pretty low on these. Okay, you make some headway into this lock.
Okay, better.
Come on, nat 20.
Please.
Okay.
No, God.
No
You
headway
cursed
there,
me.
unfortunately.
Man.
Do you know what? Guidance.
Has Shadows. Ooh, nice. Has Shadow sensed anything yet?
I'm gonna roll something here, and then roll another thing here. Here's one roll. Okay, and here's another roll. Nothing from Shadow so far.
Alright. Alright. You want to cast guidance so I can grab the effect?
Oh,
Because
sorry.
also got to grab that immunity since I'll be immune for an hour.
Guidance. Cast.
Gotcha. So, spell effect guidance. Ooh, come on now. Immunity. There it is. There we go. That eases up penalty.
Nice. All right. Make some more
That's much
progress.
better. All right.
Okay, you will get the lock open. Finally.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Well, as to kind of like get up, kind of like brush himself off, and kind of like move forward and be like, well, thank you, gentlemen. I will
Oh,
at
we
least
have
very
one more.
wait for the others to be out, as I guess we don't want any noise.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on him as Calder finishes.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Make
no,
sure it
no.
doesn't try to, like,
You put it there.
suck up-
You put it there. You do it that way. The guy that was like talking to you is gonna try to help you out.
Aid.
He's gonna roll it.
Assist.
He's gonna roll assist. I think he gives you a +1. Sure.
okay, not bad.
He's giving. It's annoying, but he is giving pointers on like your lock picking as you're working on it. No.
Okay, like,
Look. When you're doing something with that one, you gotta do it this way. You do it that way.
I've been doing this for 16 years.
Oh, you know. see. I told you. That's the way you do it.
You're acting like I don't. I'm gonna rip your arms off.
Are you a
Calm
professional?
down.
Do you work in this city? Do you work in this city in a job that requires you to do this as a living?
No, I don't work here. I'm an independent contractor.
Well-
I think is the official term.
Well, Mr. Independent Contractor, you're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good, Mr. Independent Contractor, and I respect that.
Okay,
But we want to get out of here quickly.
I get
Keep
it.
Calder, keep calm, keep your hands steady.
I miss my gun. I just want my gun.
I don't know what
back.
that is. But whatever you're missing, we could probably grab it on the way out. And
Never
Mr.
seen a
Fancy
gun
Pants
before.
over there is probably going to shank someone, but that's fine.
Yeah, probably. Man, I've got some wild stuff to show you once we grab.
He didn't really help that time, but he managed to get his
No.
lock open. Gentlemen, come now. It seems as though we must get out of here to grab our things, and then we will report to the boss. It seems as though our new associates here need to get underground. How about you, good sir? Oh, I'm fine. Once we're out of the streets, I will be good. But, I believe as soon as we have our things, I'll be on my own way.
We gotta let those two out. Like, as I put my thumb over to the couple.
They are currently in the midst of it.
Let them do what they're doing. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, fair
I-
enough.
It's
Hey,
not like they
do you-
gave us any assistance.
Love.
Do you two want to leave?
We don't have the time, Calder.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Alright. So you'll start making your way towards the area that has your stuff, and effectively the you'll see that kind of man that you freed kind of grace himself out and the kind of like a swift movement and kind of move out into the hallway. And while the rest of you are kind of moving towards that door, he'll kind of stand almost as a watch as the one door nearby will kind of swing open and like you'll hear someone's like, "Hey, what's going on?" As then the guy that's with you will pull out something that's sharpened and just stab a guy in the throat.
Umbrin, I think we just let out a serial killer.
You think?
I'm gonna whisper this to Umbrin because I don't want to get shanked next.
I just shrug. Keep an eye on.
The three that were with you are like, "Holy!"
He just turned a man's throat into marmalade. What do you mean keep an eye on?
As
him?
he's
Wait,
kind of
so
like
he
he's
just stabbed a
dragging
guard
the,
or
the-
someone
the
else?
guard, yeah, like a guard that came
Okay,
in
it
who's
was
like
guard.
noticed something was going on. As he kind of drags him away a little bit and starts like taking some things from him, but also like he'll like he's doing awful things over there,
Holy
but also
shit, I
like
thought I was a
grabbing
bad
stuff.
Person.
Let's try
Shall
not
we-
to make too much of a mess.
Grab some stuff and get going, boys. Oh,
Yeah, that'd be. a good
boss,
idea.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Save it. Oh God.
Just don't look. Trying
Okay.
to.
You'll be able to
sneak
get
into
your
the
way
holding
in.
room.
It's basically stuff that's holding a bunch of stuff in there. You'll all be able to find your things. There's probably a couple other people's worth of stuff that's in here that is being kept. Certainly speaking, if you wanted to take some extra time to raid some things, it seems like your thief people aren't going out of their way. They're just grabbing their stuff and going. Basically.
I'm not even gonna bother. We just need to get out of here before the guards know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna be greedy at this point.
It's kind of like there's probably like
yeah.
a like series of like little lock boxes almost in here, and like a set of keys on the wall, and so you kind of have to like fish around for a little bit to like find your stuff anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
Are
the
these
time.
like loose lock boxes?
Kind of loose, but they probably also have like paperwork in here that tells who's who, so you can kind of like look through the paperwork, figure out what key you have to grab, kind of things like that. So it's sort of like while you're looking for exact stuff, you can find your stuff pretty quickly. But like if you were gonna try like take some other things, it would just take extra time.
I'm just gonna snatch a random lockbox.
Okay, sure. The three
And slip it into
thieves
my
will like
backpack.
kind of like all of them will kind of like hold back a little bit. Oh, so you're just gonna kind of like grab the entire box and kind of like slip it along. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have time to
Yeah.
get through stuff
We'll
now.
figure
but I'm
out what
like,
you grabbed.
when in Rome.
You can take the keys with you too.
It's like a bunch of keys on the wall. Yeah. Anyway, as you
Actually,
head back
that's not a
out
bad
into the
idea.
hall, the man is gone. Lying there is a stripped, naked body, who's also no longer has a face.
Oh boy.
We just let out a serial killer. I swear I should have killed him. We're gonna have to deal with that. You know that, right?
He's the
Oh,
least
that's
of
who
our
that guy
problems.
was. Holy crap. They managed to catch him.
Wait, what? Hold on. You know who he is?
Yeah, it's infamous in the underworld. He's a man who's been like going crazy and stealing people's faces. They said he's got some kind of ability to pretend to be the guy for a while. So like, you find him dead eventually, and they've been dead for quite a while, and he's been replacing them.
You're remembering this now?
Well, I didn't think he'd be in my cell next to me. I
We
thought
don't
he
have
was just
time to
some guy
argue
who
about
got like
this.
killed
Let's
his
just
wife or
get
something.
Out of here.
We have other shit to worry about. Let's just go.
Yeah. We can get to the sewers. We got some back ways into the Thieves Guild.
Sounds good.
Lead the way.
Not only is this a serial killer, goddamn doppelganger. Stealing
Boys?
faces.
Seems like we've been paroled early. Yeah, boss, yeah. The other one the third one just doesn't speak ever.
I like that guy. He's nice.
Does he play a harp?
No. Anyway,
He's really rubbing off on me.
yeah. We'll have to turn back to what's going on with Ixbanor in a minute here, but we'll take our break here as you're all heading for the sewers. The fortunate thing is, at this point in time, I'm saying, like, you can make your getaway. Like, you can easily... You're not far enough from an area that's a little bit more public, and at that point in time, there isn't anybody looking for you. You're not really, like, identified enough at this point in time, so, like, you can kind of just, like, get into the more public areas and honestly kind of walk out.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, God.
the face-stealing guy is probably the most wanted criminal, and even he isn't identified by face at this point in time. He steals a lot of them.
I feel bad that he got out, but at the same time, we have the end of the world to worry about.
They caught him once, they catch him again.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. I feel like the first time they got him might have been a fluke. Something's telling me that.
Well, we'll see how that goes. We'll turn back to Ixbanor here. Anyway, we'll do that when
Is
we.
he playing
you
face
find,
off?
yeah. You get back to the hotel and you find Ixbanor without a face.
Not again.
Steal the ferret's face and become the ferret. I am the ferret.
You never saw it coming.
Mhm. Anyway, yeah. God. So there's your prison adventure, which I think went much better than I was expecting. Because you guys wanted to break out, and I love that.
Yeah. It was just like...
I thought breaking out would be easier than trying to fight a couple dozen guards.
I mean,
you could try and let me use my social skills for one.
no. They had to break
You
out.
ran away, and I'm just like, well, then let's just give up and hope to get out of it.
No. This is the better direction. This is the better direction. Anyway, snack, drink, bath, and break. Get them, and we'll be back here in a little. And that button there, and this button here, and we're back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, there was a jailbreak for 2 of our characters. They've escaped. They're free. Which, honestly, in an interesting way, makes Doric look better. Because, like, Doric, who's probably going to be like, oh, I was just with them, I don't know anything about it, and you left him behind, Honestly, makes any kind of, like, excuses he has look a little bit better. Anyway, in the meantime, we turn back to Ixbanor. So you'll make your way back to the inn, where you'll be able to find Jonas.
Hey,
Ixbanor,
Jonas!
everything all right? Jesus. Where have you been?
At the temple. Do you know what happened?
I knew you went to the temple. I mean, where have you been?
Apparently in a secret vault underneath the temple, but that's not important. What I'm wondering is what happened on the surface while we were underground.
No one knows for sure, but, something happened and beings of flame seemingly came out of nowhere. Maybe a dozen or so of them. They wrapped through the entire area. There was a lot of slaughter. The clergy there fought back and managed to defeat them, but a lot of people died. I was worried about you. I honestly was about to do some other stuff tonight if you didn't come back. But most of the bodies were recovered and there was no sign of any of you, so I'm glad you're all right. Look, I don't know much what happened except that those creatures showed up and they got the entire place locked down and no one can find the high clergy or most of the senior members. Most of them are assumed to be dead or something rather. It's a mess.
Well,
Doesn't seem to be
came out,
an enemy attack. People are calling it divine wrath for the clergy trying to draw upon powers they shouldn't have.
Well, there is a little problem though. When we came out of the temple, Doric, Calder, Doric's one of the priests, by the way. Calder and oh yeah, he's also the brother of Doran.
What?
They got
No, he's the brother of Belmont.
Belmont. Sorry,
What?
sorry. I don't know where'd I get Doran from?
I don't know where you got Doran from. I think you're thinking of the.
I think I'm thinking of Durin, actually.
You might have been thinking of
from
Tolan.
Lord of the Rings.
You're probably thinking Lord of the
Tolan.
Rings.
Oh, I think
and
I'm
Tolan
mixing
is
like
close
5
enough.
things together.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I think you were mixing 5 things together.
Anyway, Doric, who's the brother of Bellin, Ballin? Who is it? Anyway,
Belmont.
brother at Belmont. Thank you. Jeez, my names right now. Well, anyway, him, Calder, and Umbrin got arrested. Supposedly, I think for being the ones who caused it because they came out so much later.
Huh. I guess the guards are seeing for whoever coming out is blaming for what happened. I mean, it's fortunate that none of it spilled out in the streets, but
So, do you know
it's been an event.
anyone? I was thinking of going to Tolan too, but I'm wondering if you might know a lawyer or something.
Possibly. Look, in fact, they should be fine for now. They're gonna put it in holding. And traditionally, they keep people in holding until they can interrogate them, look for some information, and eventually get them in front of a tribunal of magisters, whenever they can assemble them. If this is related to what happened in the temple, or at least they think it is, they can probably get the magisters together pretty quickly. Maybe this afternoon at some point in time. And the magisters, they'll present their case about what's going on. Granted, that's if they decide to take him to the magisters. town guard might just listen to whatever they have to say. And again, it is those two. I don't know if they're going to say the right things. Or they might say the wrong things.
I'm honestly a little worried they might not say anything, and that will just look suspicious.
That's what I'm worried about, that kind of stuff, too. Because you said you were in, like, a secret area underground?
Yeah, there's a... there's a vault of sorts underground that held some items, which, Doric took us to get a special item from.
Okay.
It took a while because, I think we triggered some sort of security mechanism when we got down there.
I guess if it's some kind of
I don't know if
vault,
that's
a
related
security
to the
measure
fire
makes
being
sense.
showing up.
Here's the thing, I can't say for sure either. It could be, it might not be. Could be coincidence. It could actually
letting
just
you know
be
where we
some of the clergy getting desperate about what's going on and summoning something, for all we know. But again, there's not a lot of people that know what caused anything, or even have an idea of what caused anything. The people that survived, that made their way out, most of them were panicked or didn't know anything, and it's a mess. Oh.
So I was thinking of going to Tolan.
Tolan might be able to help with Doric. If he is related.
Just in case something goes south, do you know any underground type people here?
Well, yeah, yes and no. Like, most of my connections aren't really with people that can help me out at this point in time. We can talk to... It's not a bad idea to talk to... Oh, I don't know what Tolan can do to help. Like, if you're saying that Dork's a rockhammer? Is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I remember we were talking about the name, Dork Rockhammer. Weren't you looking for him anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if Dork's a rockhammer...
Saying, hey, we accidentally got your brother arrested, I feel like that'd be a great way to get an audience with him.
He might not be in good opinion of you if you say that kind of thing. And I think his brother's probably going to be fine. I worry about our two friends.
I wouldn't say it like that, obviously.
It's not an impossibility to be helpful, but I feel like it's a little bit of an uphill battle. If you're talking about someone that might know something from the shadows, I don't know if they'll know anything about the church, but they might have connections to what's going on at the jail, outside of the normal authorities, which, honestly speaking, might not be too friendly towards either of us. If they find out who they are, we are both associated with them. Now...
That's true.
They've seen me the past couple of days, meaning there's someone that can at least account for me. I've just been basically being visible to Myrna. And I could easily say you've just been in your room the entire time.
Yes.
That means we're fine. But I guess it might be dangerous to associate ourselves with them if they know who they are and they are charging them with something.
I get that. I still think it'd be good to go to Tolan and see if we can't get some kind of upstanding legal defense. I mean, I think we can work both ends. Maybe see if we can get someone to break them out or something. If the Magisters are just trying to scapegoat someone to get this over with.
So, the Magisters, there isn't any legal defense for the first. Here's how it will work. Just to explain the system of law in town here. If the three Magisters are brought there, depending on the crime, the severity of it, and how much evidence presented, majority of times they just, three of them, do the sentencing there. If it's something major like, let's say, murder, or, something that's very noticeable in town, like stealing a giant statue, or something like that, then there'll be an additional trial. At that point in time, they'll be called for this. This would probably call for lawyers Unless there's a lot of evidence against them, which I don't think there would be.
Unless someone is against them, I mean, against us in some way, but I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of straight up hostility, but maybe.
Yeah. It's sort of like we don't know enough about what happened in the church to know if they are being a scapegoat. I'm not gonna
did any
lie.
of the
I don't think
higher
the-
ups make it out?
Of the
Of the church?
church? I don't know. I haven't heard about that. I know the high clergy's still missing, but that's about it. Anyone in the upper echelons of priesthood, I don't know. The authorities aren't saying a whole lot. There's a lot of rumors going around. It does seem as though they're on the case, but it's another one of those things. I don't think we've done enough to warrant us being a scapegoat for this. Especially, you know, men of fire popping up and killing a bunch of people is kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of the reason someone would want to pin something on us is to get us out of the way, because we've already made kind of a sort of effort to fight for the refugees. So if someone really doesn't want them around, they might try and get us out of the way. That's the only thing I can think of. But I honestly, I agree. I don't think us being a scapegoat is that big of a likelihood. But you gotta plan for everything.
True. Well, look, we can go. We can either then, I guess, talk to Tolan, or if you want to look something a little bit deeper, I might know someone that can get us in contact with someone from the Thieves Guild.
Okay. You look into that. I'll go talk to Tolan.
Okay. Alright. So you can easily travel through the city and head to meet Tolan. I guess you're going to the location where the dwarves were previously. So I believe you showed up there before.
Yes.
Right. Asking around, Tolan isn't there currently. He will be back in a couple hours, but he's not there right now.
Is it possible for me to talk with Thane Rockhammer?
Fortunately, Thane is very busy right now. The city's under
it's
tensions,
about-
and there's a lot of meetings with the other royalty about what's going on.
It's about his brother.
His brother. Unfortunately, do you know of his fate at the temple? His Highness is worried about that.
So, yeah, I mean, I was kind of... He apparently came out this morning. I was there watching from a distance. And they arrested him as a potential suspect, it looked like.
But he's alive! Well, things right in the universe. Thank the great makers in the mountains. I'll have to send word to His Highness right away. We'll take care of it. Thank you for letting us know.
Do you know where, yeah, let him know that, Doric's friend, Ixbanor, is okay.
Oh, you mean when we retrieve him? I'm sure the guards,
Yes.
once we explain everything, will be fine. He probably hid himself away or fought somebody who was creatures. Who knows?
He was also with two people, and they also were taken with him. They were all on a task, on a important task. So it it'd be good if they can all maybe be yeah. So I mean.
I'm gonna need a check for this.
Be good to get them, looked after as well. Is basically what I'm trying to do. I don't know they have been let loose yet, or they've escaped
no, you
yet,
don't.
so I don't. So yeah, I can do a check. Diplomacy?
Honestly, deception.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
You're like, it's more like you're leaving out a lot of details. Like,
That's true. Oh fuck, I'm inspirationing that.
we'll hear a point in that one. I'm fine.
Or yeah, hero point and then inspiration.
Okay.
Much better.
Mm-hmm.
My
Much better.
roll on the dice was my entire roll last time.
Okay. I guess they're associates of Master Rockhammer's, Master Dorks. Then it's probably good to get them out too. We can look into them. We'll ask about it. Thank you for letting us know.
One last thing. Do you know where Tolan went?
Yes. The Thane was gracious enough to arrange for some materials to be put together to send to the many refugees that Tolan had managed to escort here. He was handing things out.
I see. And the refugees are outside the city, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that information.
Gladly. All right. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So what are you
I guess
doing
I'm
then?
gonna go and try and find Tolan.
Okay. Okay. All right. If you're finding Tolan, it's going to take you quite a while to find Tolan. I'm not going to lie. You have to go through.
I'm gonna give it. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to go through what?
It's a couple thousand people in a massive refugee camp, and he's kind of wandering around handing out stuff. Yeah. It's not particularly. It's both not easy but not difficult to do. Is what I'm kind of saying.
Actually, you know what? Before I leave, I'm gonna do one more question. And when will he be back?
I assume he's finished handing out everything. He's going to return here, probably to check in with the Thane.
About how
Right,
long do you think that would be?
He said this afternoon. It may be at latest before dinner.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna come back later.
Okay. Right.
I'll see if I can't meet up with Jonas, but
Sure.
yeah, I don't know. What
Yep.
I mean, by what I mean, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel and just wait for him.
Yeah. Jonas will eventually return, and he'll be like, "How was your trip with to meet Tolan?"
Well, I was able to smooth talk them into associating Calder and Umbrin with Doric, so hopefully they can get them all out.
Hopefully.
But Tolan is not there currently. He'll be back later this afternoon. And we still have that meeting with the elf's wife.
Well,
names are I'm having trouble with names today. I don't know what's going on.
Delia.
Delia, thank you.
Yes. Delia Sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did find out I can arrange a meeting with someone from the Thieves Guild if we need to. Do we want to go for that or not bother then?
It's worth a shot. I think it's good to have that prepared.
All right. I can send word then. We can start. Why don't we grab a little bit of quick lunch and then we can head out. Meet.
Okay. That works.
So we're gonna kind of briefly turn back to the other two, as the two of you are kind of gonna arrange a meeting with someone from the Thieves Guild. So
I did want to say before we went into the sewers,
Mhm.
I'm going to write a note and tie it to the leg of Shadow and tell Shadow to go back to the hotel and try to find one of our friends there and deliver the note.
Okay.
That we escaped and we are going to be meeting with the Thieves Guild.
Okay. Alright. Anyway. The sewers in the city aren't the best place to be. This city here is a relatively newer city, and the sewer system isn't particularly, like, large. It's enough for this city, but it's also, like, you know, pretty cramped in there. Like, your big guy, he's definitely, like, kind of squeezing through here and, like, kind of scraping the top of the entire thing. He's getting this kind of, like, you know, like, kind of muck on him. He seems to be used to it, though. And you're kind of, like, wading through some very, like, unpleasant materials that's, like, down here in the bottom of it. It's pleasant going.
I'm going to try to stick to the side as much as possible, where it's probably not as deep.
Okay. Yeah. It's again, this is like a 5 foot wide diameter kind of, like, piping kind of through here, you know, so it's pretty cramped tunnel.
I get it. I'm just trying to, you know, kind of like bend down and
Yeah,
stick
you're
to
just
the
kind of
side
like
so we're
just
not getting as deep.
You're not as deep in it. Freedom! You smell that, boys? We've got our freedom finally. Yeah,
I don't
boss.
think that's
Yeah.
what freedom smells like.
No. You see, this is what freedom smells like. Granted, Weaves was probably going to be okay. Them badges just never know what to pin on us. But this was definitely a bit of a situation that excoursing ourselves from the cells seems very good, and we'll probably lie low for a couple of months and then be back on the jobs. Yeah, boss. Yeah. How about yous? What kind of things were you in for? Not like that face guy, I think. Right?
No. We were actually imprisoned wrongfully.
Right. Wrongfully. I get you.
That's what they all say.
Alleged. I think the charges were probably going to be alleged mass terrorism.
What you guys get caught for?
Walking out of a building that was on fire.
Oh, they was going to blame you for some arson. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, they won't get the chance.
Yeah. I get you. You were probably in there looting. I know we've done some stuff like that before. Fire's a great time to go in, sweep in there. You know, granted, you know, you want to make sure you're not too rude to the recently deceased. Let the spirits take them. But, you know, they're already gone and burnt up, and it's a perfect time to acquire a few things.
Well, I mean, the weird thing was that the building wasn't on fire when we went in. And then it was on fire when we came out of the basement.
Oh.
Very strange day we've been having.
Sounds like it.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure some people, when we get to the guild, won't mind. You guys helped us out. We can help you out. We can get you on an inn. I might not look like it, but I's a big up and up in the Thieves Guild. I've even had some meetings with Yao, the big man himself. He's all mysterious and shops out of the shadows and stuff. And it's like, woo, boo, I am the, you know, mastermind between everythings.
Impressive.
We follows his rules. He's pretty good. Now, me and the boys, we did do a little far, but, you know, we knew the risk we was taking. You helped us with the risk. And for that, we are grateful. Yeah, grateful.
And we are grateful for your help, assistance as well.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. We're almost to where we are looking for. Now, he's gonna like arrive at like a junction of like it looks like basically 6 different tunnels kind of come into one kind of conglomeration, and then kind of move out in a larger tunnel that seems to head outside of the city at this point in time. Allow me to open up the ways that we need to go. Through the muck and sludge, we go.
Heard that.
he's gonna kind of like move over to this one wall and kind of like feel around for like a minute before he finds something, and kind of like shake his head and then kind of push something, and then you'll see like a little kind of thing slide down, and then he'll like kind of like look around and kind of like you'll see him like fiddle around with something for like a minute, and then pull something out and then like kind of use it in there, and then he'll like kind of close that up and then kind of like push on the thing again that he had pushed on the first point in time, because you'll see it kind of like go in, come out both times, and this time you will see like something raise up from the middle of this congregation of like the things. Again, as I said, it's like these 6 tunnels come in and then move into a larger kind of area, so it's kind of like a little bit of a mini cistern. So like something will rise out of the cistern to be kind of like almost an island in the middle of it, and then like you'll see like basically in the top of it a little kind of area will open up for a second. We leap across. The door is open now. We must climb down to where we are going.
We will follow.
He'll kind of like swing open a trap door that's revealed by this entire thing, and then offer for everybody to go down. Basically, he'll go down first, along with his the big man, and the kind of medium-sized man that's very quiet will kind of stay there to close things up behind him, behind you all.
Okay.
You'll climb down a ladder which goes down about like 30 feet, and at the bottom. You'll all kind of congregate for a minute where the last guy closing up the top will kind of move down. And you'll see the big man go over to like what looks like a wheel on the wall and kind of spin the wheel. And you'll hear like a kind of movement as you'll see like the ladder will kind of actually sink down into the ground a little bit, as you're assuming what's above is going to sink into the slime and muck once again to be hidden. Come now, and come to our place of residence, Theopolis. That's not its name, but that's what I'm calling it.
That's not a bad name. It's not bad.
I've been suggesting it for a while. People have been calling it, like, the Cant or something, or, like, the things. There's a lot of nicknames. We can't really agree on it, and the boss man doesn't really give us a thing. Anyway, welcome. So what you're going to find yourself in is a strange underground community in what looks to be very old tunnels and stuff like that. Perhaps in a sewer system much older than the city is even now. Again, there's an ancient giant's like temple here, so there might have been another city around that at one point in time. There's a number of like side chambers which seem to have converted to various types of small businesses and stuff like that with markings that scream. There's like maybe like a tavern, maybe a fence, maybe stuff to buy some items. There's a number of individuals going around here, perhaps a few dozen or so at very least out and about, as this is like a little bit of a small community down here. A sub-community inside of a gigantic city. Well, give me a second here. Stand here with the boys. I will go get you a proper introduction to the city, and then we will go from there.
Thank you.
He's gonna go away for like a couple minutes and then come back to you and be like, well, you have been introduced as fellow breakouts from the jail. We's gonna go off and do our business now too. Feel free to stay at our local watering hole. There is some rooms in there. They ain't much, but it's a bit off the soggy ground. I'm sure if you need to talk to someone, we know some people. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves vernacularly. Name's Blave. And these are my 2 boys. Svorn, pointing to the big man, and Bill. Svorn, Bill. Anyway, if you need something... Umbrin. Calder. You go to Jezebel. Sure, I'll give you the thing here.
All of a sudden, the Calder.
Slave, Svan, and Bill.
For the notes.
Mm-hmm. You go to a lady in the big building in the back. Talk to Jezebel. She's kind of the go-between between most of the men in here. Say that Blade sent you if you need anything. It'll get you a little bit of stuff. As I said, I'm a pretty much high ranker in here and stuff like that. She'll try to arrange stuff as best she can. Anyway, welcome to Kent/Thievington.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go find this.
Did you name him purposely Blave as a reference to Princess Bride?
No, I forgot that one.
To Blave.
And just if you want the,
That's
there are
where I
more-
thought. That's what I thought too.
I forgot about that one. Here's just 3 of the city names: Kent, Thievington, Steelopolis. So you know.
God.
Steelopolis. I love Steelopolis so much.
The people in charge here are not good at naming things, and they just can't agree on a name for this place. Blave is in the Thievington camp, though, you can notice. Anyway. So what do you two want to do? You got a lot of people watching you, and you feel watched, you know.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that at very least you're probably not going to be stolen from directly, you know, probably like, you know, honor amongst thieves while you're in the guild kind of thing, but, yeah. Probably don't want to be visible for when you leave the guild to be noticeably something that you, might want to check out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we should go talk to, Jezebel.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you want to grab a drink or bed, it is the Rusty Wheel, is what it is. And it looks like one of those, like, wheels that you'd have, like, in a pipe or sewers or something. Like one of those spinny, like, wheels like you saw, like, the guy using. So that kind of Rusty Wheel.
Yeah.
Right. So you can find your way to the large building, and you'll see that there's a number of people in here going about some kind of business. They're not really talking, they just seem to be doing stuff, but, you know, there's definitely some eyes on you when you approach there. You're going to see a woman who's going to be, like, she's going to be sitting on the desk, kind of with, like, you know, like, using a chair that's in front of the desk as a place to put her feet, which she's kind of got crossed, as she's got, like, one of those, like, long pipes with a type of, like, kind of like a cigarette kind of type thing on the end.
A cigarette holder.
A cigarette holder of some unknown material, you know, tobacco or some other, you know, herb or something like that. But anyway, she is smoking something and just kind of sitting there, and basically, like, it seems as though there's, like, some kind of, like, crony that seems to be kind of currently, like, polishing one of her boots that she's kind of got her feet that are crossed in the chair, as she's kind of like sitting here, and looks to be the secretary? Maybe?
Okay, well, I guess walk up to her.
You need something? I'm a little busy right now.
Blave sent us.
Oh, he's not dead.
No.
No. He's
Broke
quite
out of
fine,
prison.
actually.
Grant. What do you want?
Room.
We go to the inn. I don't know why you're talking to me.
Oh, I thought you said you worked at the inn.
No, I said she was she was the person to talk to if
Oh,
you need anything from people in charge of this place.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
He said-
I
Go to the
knocked my
inn.
keyboard over and
He said
was
go to
trying
the
to
inn if
find
you
a
need
key that popped off.
yeah, if you need a place to stay, and if you need to talk to someone about anything else, go to Jezebel.
then didn't mean to go to Jezebel then.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get some kind of other business done.
No, I think we want to rest.
All right, then we can kind of backtrack that. It says it does seem like you misunderstood. You can head to what looks to be a watering establishment. So it's like an area that looks to be like it would have been two separate pipes that were here in this like kind of, again, as I said, there's like ancient sewer system kind of thing. Maybe hard to say, but it looks kind of like that. Much larger on scale than the one you were in up above. But it looks like the two of them have been kind of like broken apart, and this entire thing is expanded into one gigantic room. So it's kind of got that kind of like sewer brick kind of like roofing in here, and they've got like a chandelier that seems to be made of like all kinds of strange animal bones with what looks to be some kind of reptilian skull in the middle with like, you know, like candles and all of it. There's like basically a jug band performing on a stage. With a bunch of people with like kind of like tables all around this place with people drinking and playing card games, and it is loud, it is rowdy, it is, yeah.
I'm guessing probably looks like all business happens at the bar.
Looks like all business happens at the bar.
I wander up to the bar then.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna see the barkeep is a gigantic orcish man with what you can see like this huge scar on his jaw. He's got like an eye patch over his left eye. You can see that he's got this kind of like hook for his left hand that he's using to like hook to a glass, where he's using his like actual good hand to like clean it. What do you drink?
That's neat. Water.
He's gonna kind of look down and like kind of like and be like,
Ale.
scoop some out front.
I prefer mine with slightly less cholera.
He's gonna kind of shake his head. For you, he's gonna like, you know, put the glass down and take his hook hand and kind of hook on another glass that was already kind of cleaned, kind of move it over and like kind of like pour out from a barrel a thing of ale and kind of move it over to you. Then he's gonna kind of walk over to like what looks to be like a wooden like little like thing behind that probably leads to like more of a kitchen area, and kind of like pound on it. Someone needs something from the well. Can it be what I've been doing the dishes in? Nah, get something fresh. It will be 2 copper to get some fresh water from the well.
That's fine. I'll pull out 3 copper.
How much for
and
the
hand it
ale?
to him.
4 copper.
I'll give him a silver.
Yeah.
No. At least some people know what they're doing around here. New to the guild?
Also, oh, sorry, what was that?
New to the guild?
You could say that.
Yes.
Well, newbies. He's gonna kind of point his hook hand at you. Just make sure you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
How to bear chew this one off. Somebody's pet.
Interesting.
Like down here?
Nah, well, I was on the job.
Oh, okay.
The wooden kind of little like back like side door that like in the wall that leads to the kitchen kind of opens up, and someone will kind of like present a mug of what looks to be relatively fresh water. It's clear. You don't see any muck in it, you know, so it looks as clean and fresh as it can. You know, it's better than the whatever kind of water's around outside here. That he's just like, you want water, get it from the outside. Anyway.
How much for a room for the night?
Ugh. Silver for 1. Probably squeeze both of you in there. They ain't great, they ain't big. It takes 2 at least. If you want separate ones, silver for each.
Look at you.
I think 1 works for now.
Yeah, I'm fine with bunking.
Yeah, it's fine. Just 1.
He's gonna kind of point to a door that's again like there's a door. There's the kind of like hatch in the wall and a door to the left, which seems to be connected to the kitchen. He's going to point to one to the right on the wall and be like, down there, head down the tunnel a little bit, side pass through the doors. Let me see here. He's going to kind of like get a little box up and kind of like open it up and kind of reach around and be like, number 3. Is he going to kind of throw a key to you?
Yeah, I'll catch it. Thanks, man.
How much for a basic meal?
Ah! You want something good? You want something edible?
Edible
Edible
fine.
words.
Silver for the 2 of you.
Who holds the party stash on them? Is it us or is it Ixbanor?
It's Ixbanor. I only have what I have on me, which
Yeah.
I'm already down to 7 silver, which now it's going to be 6 silver and 5 copper.
I have a copper piece.
Okay, I guess I will pay for our
You can-
meals.
You can say you took a little bit out, like to have on
You
you.
think there's people to mug around here?
I'm just going to spend the silver for the meal. I can recoup money from the
Yeah.
dash later.
So, ordering something edible rather than something good means that you'll get basically like a kind of gruel stew. It
Yep.
doesn't look pleasant, doesn't taste great, but it's probably got anything you kind of need to stay healthy, you know, or at least alive. It's got some meat, it's got some veggies. It's basically the melting pot of probably leftovers from other stuff thrown together and
Yeah.
simmering.
It's better than just taking some hardtack from our rations.
True. Yep. Right. So as the 2 of you settle in to rest in Cant/Thiefington /Steelopolis, we turn once again back to Ixbanor and Jonas, who have enjoyed a very nice lunch in your high-class upstairs.
Yeah.
It is night and day, unfortunately. As you're
Be a
enjoying
great
this meal,
transition in a movie.
yeah, as you're enjoying this meal, though, a couple of guards, accompanied by one of the knights from the order that Captain Muir is in charge of, is going to walk in. Excuse me. You fellows here, have you seen one, excuse me here, Calder, Wrynn, and Umbrin Wisespark?
Are they looking directly at me?
Yes, they're looking at both of you, you and Jonas.
No, they're in prison, aren't they?
How'd you know that?
I
We
mean,
got
I
'em,
was
boys.
paying close I was paying close attention to the chapel that I knew they went in after it caught fire. I saw them come out and get arrested.
You didn't do nothing to help out with the fire and all that happened? Perhaps we should bring you down to the station to question you.
What?
Perhaps we should bring you down with us to question. Maybe get you in the authorities. Maybe you know something about what's going on here. Seems like your associates managed to break their way out. Free a bunch of really dangerous fellows at the same time. Very dangerous
Ixbanor
fellows.
face palms. Why would they do that?
Don't know, but it seems like you know something more. Perhaps we should talk to you in a more formal
I mean-
situation.
I am willing to discuss. I just... I had to go and make everything worse, didn't they?
Now, gentlemen, please be quiet. Please, let's calm ourselves down. I've unfortunately been here at the end the entire time. Our guard friend here can attest to that. I know that my friend Ixbanor here, as is You know, he is a small creature. He's kind of wandered out and gone looking around the city himself. He was quite concerned about our friends, right?
Yes.
He assumed they were in good quality. I don't know why they would have escaped. Are you sure they weren't taken away by these dangerous criminals you talk about?
It's possible.
Possible, you say? Are you sure you're not
Yes.
working with them? Breaking out such a famous killer?
Wait, what?
The Demon of 1,000 Faces. Most infamous killer in our time. Broke out with them.
I look at Jonas like, what is he talking about?
Christ.
The operation to capture
Not to
that man
alarm you.
was something that took us 6 months to take care of. Now with the ongoing war, we might not be able to catch him again. Don't have the time. Who knows how many more he might kill. Steal their faces. Destroy their lives.
I have no idea who you're talking about. I only got here like 2 days ago. 3 days ago.
You sure you don't know nothing? You haven't been listening?
Not a clue.
He's gonna kind of get his head closer and kind of get up really close to you, which is kind of awkward because he's a medium-sized human, kind of getting really close to a tiny animal who's probably kind of hanging out, having a meal at a really nice table in this restaurant. He's gonna be like, "I'm on to you. You folks working with the demon? Plan on stealing some people's faces? Maybe you're going to work with the thieves to sell off all their stuff." Bunch of thieves got broken out with them, too. One of the guards didn't stand a chance. Demon tore his face off, probably walked out with your friends, as if he was escorting them somewhere.
Honestly, I'm just hoping they're all right. This person sounds horrifying.
Well, at least we know where to find you. Keeping an eye on you, little man. I know what you're up to. Get you in front of a magister sooner or later. I'd say tell your friends to surrender, help us catch the demon, and maybe they won't get hung.
Okay, I'll let them know. They're a bunch of idiots. I'd say the last one. I'd say that under my breath, the last bit. I'll let them
As you're
know.
saying that, you see kind of flying in, up above, is a bat.
I don't acknowledge it until they leave.
All right.
Hey, not to alarm you, citizen, but Jeffrey Dahmer just escaped prison. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, did you? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, not to alarm you, citizen, but we only barely caught him this time. We probably won't catch him again.
It just keeps getting worse.
Yeah. Jim's really rubbing on that. Rubbing it in.
You're welcome. Look, I really did make him feel like he was not to be trusted. You guys were like, sure, we'll break you out. He's covered in blood. That's dry.
I mean,
Who's
okay,
gonna make stuff
I will
harder
be
for
honest.
us?
I will be honest. He was very eloquent, and that is actually very accurate. To
I was
serial
just hoping
killers, they tend to be.
he was a weirdo, and I wanted to make our escape easier and him to not draw attention. I didn't think he
I was
the
trying to present him
doppelganger
as
who
very
killed-
much like a Hannibal Lecter. Next to
No,
you.
I got that, but I was like, maybe it's not gonna be that bad.
Hey, you come back, and the guard no longer has a face. Oh man.
Oh, it
Well,
was as bad as we
shucks.
were worried.
It's like, it is as bad as I thought. Man.
Look, at very least, probably I don't know how things will go with everything that's going on. That's a future problem. That's a future problem. Maybe for you, maybe for someone else. Anyway.
Woo! 2-session, what is it? Detour? No, that's not the right word. Sidetrack? Something like that. Anyway.
Not quite. Anyway. The bat will arrive with a message on it that says, "Hey, we broke out of prison and are heading to the Thieves Guild." Mentioning nothing of a serial killer that's with them. So as far as you know, they're still being accompanied by a serial killer.
I mean, yes. Huh.
Do they know this guy steals faces?
I don't. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this just like, okay. Maybe the guy said he was with the Thieves Guild and he's leading them underground and to murder them. You
Ooh.
know?
Perhaps we should have that meeting with the Thieves Guild then. Maybe we can get some help to rescue them from certain face removal.
Yeah, that might help. Okay,
Alright.
well, when did you say the meeting was?
I sent message since we said we were going to go. We just have to go this afternoon. I just want to
Okay.
sneak out because we're going to be watched even more, I assume.
Yeah, I can help with that.
Alright. We can head out the back like we did before. That's probably going to help at least.
I'm basically gonna do illusory object to make it look like we're still sitting there eating.
Ah,
Then
okay.
it'll just suddenly disappear an hour later.
Yeah. So you're going to use an illusionary object to make it look like you're still just enjoying a leisurely meal and chat there while the two of you kind of use the area you found out about, slip out the back again, and make your way.
Yep.
Anyway, you will accompany Jonas, who will lead you into an basically a probably older part of town. Not quite like, I wouldn't call it like a poor section of town, but probably a little bit more run down. Probably still like, you know, not particularly the best area of town, but still like not bad overall. And he's going to lead you to an old theater, which seems to be abandoned and kind of a little wrecked. Like it looks as though there had been perhaps at one point in time either like a fire or something that had rushed through there, and it was never repaired after that. He's going to lead you inside into the main room, where chairs would all be laid out, and there is a like kind of large stage, but instead of like there's a hole in the ceiling here with some light pouring down on the stage, kind of making it look as though like there's a spotlight on the stage, kind of thing like that. Being very presentable for a large indoor theater. This place looked like it probably was very nice at one point in time, though again, like probably some kind of fire and age has certainly not been well to it, you know. This is the kind of thing that, you know, like with the entire threat of existential destruction, no one decided to rebuild this in the last couple of years. Just saying.
Yep.
Guess, do you want to speak or do you want me to?
You're the friend.
Not at this point in time. I just had someone that could get us in contact with someone.
Well, who were they expecting?
I don't know.
You or me?
Both of us.
Do we see anyone?
No.
Hello, person probably hiding in the shadows.
What do you want?
We were here to meet with you about the group.
Group?
Yes. I
speak up.
You know the group. I mean, are we? Do you know? Okay. Is it safe to talk openly?
As safe as you want it to be, little friend.
Okay. Well,
But then again,
apparently-
it can be dangerous if you are. As you'll hear some noises, and now you can see that there is about a dozen large owls perched in various places looking down at a tiny rodent.
This isn't triggering any instincts, none at all. Anyway, well, I apparently two of my friends escaped with some thieves and a serial killer, and I'm worried that my friends might be in danger.
I'm aware of the escape from the prison. The demon has disappeared in the city once more, separate from your friends.
Well, that's at least one worry abated.
As for those friends, I believe they made for the head of the guild.
The head? You mean the owl?
I mean, the place the guild is at a head.
Ah, like the headquarters. Got it.
Yes.
So I still don't see a person. I just
Nope,
see the
you
owls.
just you see the owls and hear a voice that kind of echoes the entire building.
Well, are they doing okay?
They accompanied young Blave into the city proper, into the head of the thieves, where the guild's located. What's happened to them since they've arrived, I do not know. They made it there quite quickly.
Good to know. Do you guys have the connections to maybe smooth over what they're accused of?
Arson, summoning creatures from another realm, freeing a serial killer,
That last one's gonna be
murder of a
hard.
guard. The list is quite
That one
long at this
technically
point in
wasn't
time. I'm aware. I was observing what was going on with young Blave and his cronies. As much as they had failed, they were working for me at the time.
May I meet with my friends?
Perhaps. It seems as though they've done a favor to someone at the guild. You come here bearing a man who is so infamous and dangerous that he's known by many in the underworld.
Jonas? Dangerous? I give Jonas like a side eye. Like what have you not told us?
His family are monsters, after all. At least that's what they say. Though, like many, I'm sure it's just a lot of rumors and lies. But even in lies, there's some core of truth many times.
Interesting. I mean, if you're worried about him, I could go alone. As long as you're okay with that too, Jonas?
Oh, I'm not necessarily worried. It's just an interesting proposition you're giving.
Well, so I'm assuming at this point that you're the owl.
I am merely a name, a figure that exists in the city. A boogeyman that haunts the nights of many a noble.
Okay.
You've met
Wow.
criminal Batman.
You actually have met criminal Batman. That is actually who he is. You're not wrong.
I mean, I'm not impressed with the nobility here, I will admit. They're pretty lackluster and corrupt.
What will you do once you're friends? Once you meet with them?
That is the question. That is why I want to meet with them. I want to know what we should do next. I mean, I could try and follow our current plans alone, but I'm not sure it would work well with them currently being, wanted criminals. So,
What is your charge, little man? What is it that you seek to do?
our goal is to get the refugees to safety, rather than having them sent southwards, where it's going to lead to most of their deaths. And we have been trying to find a way to get an audience with the king to allow for such a thing.
Truly, the king? You are
Yes.
mad. There's an army coming that will slaughter so many, and yet you think an audience with the king is something.
I mean,
The guild still soon meets to discuss these things. The ongoing march and drums of war.
there may be a way to save people. It will be at... nope, not that one. Oh gosh, castle. It'll be at Castle Egelwin?
Eggle.
Yes.
To the east.
Yes. They were looking to be sent. People who are currently in charge were planning to send the refugees south to the mines.
Why there then? South might be just as safe.
Castle Egelwin is defended enough to enact a special ritual we were looking into to bring a bunch of people potentially to a different plane of existence.
Strange. Your story seems fantastical, but again, there's a horrible army of death coming. Interesting. I don't think you'll get the names of the king. But still. That's why Old Mo went there. Explains so much. Thank you.
That's why who went where?
Old Mo, he said.
Old Mode?
Moan. It's like the moaning, like the thing, but it's
Oh, MOA.
MOAN. Yeah, but it was as a name. Moan.
Okay.
You can go meet with your friends. I have my own meetings to attend to. As for your refugees, I don't think you can act, and I certainly don't think you can meet the king at this point in time. Sorry. I think that's a little too outside what's going on. Your friends are, after all, wanted for many a crime.
And I'm associated with them.
True.
You're
Master Quinn. Master Quinn. Perhaps if you stay at the guild, I can use you. Perhaps your help. Some of those people might be saved. I am no monster. I merely like a good buck. There are plenty of the right people to take it from. I think he's implying that if I stay with him, we can try to get some people out. My infamy might be able to be used in this case. I didn't talk about it a lot, but I only mentioned that my family was blamed for some things. It wasn't good things. Very monstrous acts. I don't know who was truly behind it, but we took the blame.
I mean, Meaner mentioned cannibalism.
That's just one of the many things. More crimes. Terrible things. I never knew who or what actually caused it. Never found out. Let's go get the others. But
Okay.
I think it's maybe about time that you guys left the city.
Those doofuses.
Yeah, they are. I'd rather not be making friends with a man of much infamy. Probably as much as my family has. But it looks as though I might need to. We'll try our best to take care of things here. You got us in contact with the Elven Prince, his wife, and probably with Toland, the Thane, and Dork.
You might need to meet. Yeah, you're gonna need to meet with the lady in our place.
I can take care of that.
Delia.
Let's head to the guild. Let's meet them. Let's see what's going on, and we'll figure out.
Oh, I'll turn to the owl. Can you? I'll turn. Well, or just like.
Yeah. You'll kind of talk out. Yeah.
Mr. Owl, could you perhaps find? Actually, out of character.
How
Do
many
you want
licks?
us to bring Talas along?
The answer is yes. He can arrange to get Talas too.
Yeah. Okay.
He can arrange to have someone find Talas and inform him what's going on and arrange for him to get to.
Yep.
I will kind of put as because it does kind of matter to you a little bit, so I'll kind of summarize the stuff now. Talas was able to find the young son of the Crestamane, or the Evansang family, and he can probably arrange for him to be under the charge of Jonas, honestly. So since Jonas is trying to get some people out to the east, to Castle Egelvin, he'll try to get them there too. Okay. So, all right. You'll find out. Well, you will be informed. You will have a guide to the Thieves Guild, as coming from the shadows is another seemingly kind of like on the same level of you, a man dressed all in black, kind of like a a very loose like covering, kind of like short kind of like cake cloak kind of over him, and kind of like a kind of pointed hat, all black. You can see kind of like leathers. He's got like a pair of daggers at either side, and he'll kind of like tip his hat as he approaches and be like, "Well, come with me. We'll head to the guild."
Oh, I'll turn to
Not
Jones
very
real
often the
fast.
boss takes a liking to folks. Seems like he's taken a liking to you two.
Actually, I have a question. Was the remedy I was working on ruined in the fire?
Ooh. Yes.
Okay. Never mind then. I was going
Calder survived, but it turns out when there's a bunch of fire elementals going around, and Calder's an area that people might have ended up in, you know, just a lot of fire and death and fire elementals burning things.
I mean, yeah, fire tends to ruin. I mean, he's a cauldron, so he's good with fire, but you know, the contents might not.
Yeah. Fire
Overheating.
indirectly okay, overheating and direct on the stuff not good.
Yep.
So
Fire bad.
we'll leave it there, as we'll be arranging for the lot of you to meet up possibly and head to the Thieves Guild. And yeah, it seems like you're not in a position to be meeting with many more people anymore. I don't know. It seems fine. It's fine. You know,
Well,
it's fine.
we did what we did.
You did what you did,
Ixbanor.
and I loved it.
It's out of. Let me put it this way. Out of character, I loved it. Ixbanor is very mad at you guys.
I have zero faith in the criminal justice system.
I gotta be honest, it probably wasn't. As I said, it would have been, you go behind a tribunal, and honestly speaking, they probably would have sent you to the prison and awaited an actual trial. Because, you know,
We
I
don't
don't know
have
if there-
time for
I
that.
don't know. I don't know if there would have been enough evidence, but certainly speaking, you might
We
have been in a
have the
position.
end
It
of the
just-
world
yeah,
going on.
That is the thing. It's kind of like time, and I was trying to see if I can get some influential people to help.
Yeah.
But we hadn't quite made enough headway in those influential circles
True.
to really make that work
Yeah.
well. So it's kind of like a catch-22 where it's like,
And
The whole
like,
serial killer thing is a solid my bad, though. I'm not gonna front. I dropped the ball on that one.
I went with it too, so it's not just your fault.
It's fine. We'll catch him and kill him sometime later.
yeah. That's a post-game problem.
We're never gonna see that guy again.
oh no,
It's
I
just gonna be a
guarantee
string of
you, he's
murders.
gonna make it to the city and be saved with everyone else and then we're gonna have to hunt him down.
I was going to say, as long as he's not brought to the new world, who cares?
Okay, so
It's like, man, there's a lot of
I'm going
faces
to
on the
confess, there actually was in the sequel adventure that I had originally written that I kind of ran out a bit. In the Act 2 of that one, there was a serial killer going on. Might not have been the same one,
Yep.
but it could be the same one now.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually had that written before, so could just be the same one now.
It's just
Yep.
unlucky. It's just mad unlucky that that
Mhm.
guy just so happened to
It's-
be a face-stealing killer.
It's hilarious. I love.
I was thinking he
love,
was a vampire.
I loved where this went, and I love just the Ixbanor's just like, well, let's go meet with the underworld people.
As like,
Okay, I guess we have to leave.
as soon as you guys freed him, I realized about that in 2 that I was like, oh, I had established that. Now I can just maybe link those together. Maybe it's a different person. Maybe if I ever revisit that the later on adventure that this world was based off of, that maybe I can revisit that. Which I would probably do a different version of the storylines at that point in time, but set in the same world. But yeah, anyway. But yes, no, that was kind of interesting and fun, and it looks like you'll probably be leaving the city next time and getting out of here. Unfortunate.
Yep, this
But
was
you're-
a very amusing outcome. It's honestly probably more interesting this way for the actual game, or for the actual show. But man, Ixbanor is not happy.
I'm very happy and enjoy a lot of it. Thank you very much. Yep. Hey, why don't we say, I think Wyrm, we normally have you, Divs, have to shout something out, and so we'll kind of turn towards you in doing that.
Yes, I am Diamond Wyrm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWyrm or at DiamondWyrm on Twitter and Blue Sky, and DiamondWyrm9234 on YouTube. My next stream will be Friday, where we are probably going to play Peak with other people, including Blaze, who is momentarily in here, and Tantus, who's the obvious host.
Yeah, I think Peak would be good. I think we were talking about trying to, finally finish up the part of the
We're going to
adventure.
try and see if we can find the desert biome that was added, because we failed to last time.
Yeah, we weren't that great at finding it. Anyway, thank you once again for joining. As I gave at the beginning, there are all my information. Make sure to check out my links below. Make sure to check out the show. Want to see some more episodes of it over on YouTube. That's where all the old ones are, etc., etc. And everybody, have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow for some stuff. But next week, same time, same place. If you want to see more adventures, come and join us. More interesting ones. Bye.